Hey everyone, peace and blessings be upon you. This is IMAN SAYMEH coming to you from Orange County, California. Clinical social worker with my weekly videos in raising awareness about mental health, and this is Ramadan edition. I hope you all are doing well, and for those who are fasting, I hope your fast is going well and you are using your time wisely in this beautiful, blessed month of Ramadan. May Allah accept from you and increase you with goodness and allow you to be an agent of justice and peace and togetherness everywhere you are. Today, I want to talk about a type of mindset and a way of thinking that can create the idea of perfectionism. It can instigate anxiety, and it could cultivate the thinking of I'm not good enough. And that is the mindset of thinking black and white, all or nothing. Now, I know when we have too many choices, as our society is becoming that, we end up confusing ourselves. You know, when we want to go out to eat, or we want to make a purchase of any electronic gadget, we have so many to choose from. We don't know this one or that one. So we end up taking longer time to make a decision because we have so many options. And that's when we could apply the black and white thinking, oh, this is what I need. This is what, this is when you can narrow down your choice. But when it comes to parenting, if we raise our kids with the black and white mentality all the time, the all or nothing all the time, without giving any chance for leniency, for creativity, for understanding the different personalities you have on hand, for allowing yourself to meet that person where they're at, that will make the experience of your child under your leadership very limited. And we're often seeing that in faith-based homes, where we tend to raise our kids with a black and white thinking, and that limits their ability to thrive spiritually. Now, as Muslims, yes, we want to highlight to our kids from very young age that this is the path of righteousness, and these are the things we need to do and implement in our lives. And this is the path that will not lead us to righteousness, and it will lead us to this path. And if we lead our lives doing this and this and this, will not be pleasing to God. I understand how that needs to be initially black and white. But later on, spirituality hits our hearts differently. Religiosity grows within us differently. And if we don't take the time to understand that we need to meet our children differently and uniquely where they're at, we will end up either creating a mindset within them that they need to follow our footstep as far as following their religion without understanding. Or they will feel like they need to be perfect believers. And if they make a mistake, they take it so hard on themselves and they can't overcome it. Or they will develop the mindset all or nothing. If I'm not, praying, I'm not a good Muslim. If I'm not wearing hijab, I'm not a good Muslim. So I might as well just leave the religion. We need to find our creative variation within us when we are raising our kids, so we are able to meet their different needs. Some kids might question certain things more than others. Some kids, it will be easier for them to believe and grasp the idea differently than others. So when you are rethinking about your journey with your kids, especially in Ramadan, when you are taking time to reflect, you're spending more time, you're breaking fast together, ask yourself, is my parenting to my kids resonating well with them? Do I see them thriving spiritually? Do I typically use the black and white thinking? I remind you of the saying of Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, when he said, يَسِّرُوا وَلَا تُعَسِّرُوا بَشِّرُوا وَلَا تُنَفِّرُوا. Make things easy, don't make things difficult. Give glad tidings, be a source of joy and positivity, and don't make people just, don't push people away. Don't say things and implement things and apply certain rules and regulations in your home in a way that makes people don't want to come to you. So as we are reflecting, as we are going through this beautiful month of fasting, make sure that we are doing our best to enhance our character and the way we reach people around us. Again, black and white thinking, all or nothing, can work in certain areas, certain times, with certain events, with certain personalities, but it's not a mindset that works in every situation, especially when you are implementing religiosity and spirituality in your teachings to your children. Another saying of the Prophet ﷺ, narrated by his wife Aisha radiyallahu anha, may Allah be pleased with her, when she said, إِنَّ الرِّفْقَ لَا يَكُونُ فِي شَيْءٍ إِلَّا زَانَهُ وَلَا يُنْزَعُ مِنْ شَيْءٍ إِلَّا شَانَهُ. That gentleness is not found in anything but beautified it, and it is not removed from something but that disgraced it. I want you to reflect on that. I really want you to take the time to reflect on these two hadith this week and ask yourself, is my parenting style working, or do I need to shift things? And perhaps you were raised that way. Perhaps you were taught Islam that way, all or nothing. Remember, our parents did their best. They did their best. We get to find our path to God individually, and as adults, we get to own our identity as Muslims by learning about the deen, researching, connecting with different teachers and group of people who are also working on that goal. The more you learn, the better you do. I pray this message was beneficial. I wish you a beautiful week, a blessed Friday, and I wish you a deeper look within so you could choose differently. Take care.